Hey everybody. Hey everyone. I hope that you are doing well. So this lady here, she is a mom of six, and her boyfriend just basically told her to get.
I just want to come on here and kind of talk, I guess. I have to figure out life, and it's not getting easier at all. It's actually getting worse and worse as the days go by. Unfortunately, I mean, I guess it happens in life. Not everybody can do life the same because it's such a mental game, and I just can't do it anymore. It's not good for me. It's not good for the kids. I got the message back stating you can get the f out. So where does that leave me? So
Hmm.
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Kind of like took me back a little bit. So you're gonna kick out a mom with 5 kids. There's nowhere to go right now.
Oh, 5 kids. My
I'm
bad.
talking to you guys about this because I need an outlet, and this is my outlet. Tired of crying over this, whatever you want to call it. I'm not crying no more, and I know a lot of people are going through this as I speak. And just know, obviously, you're not the only one. I'm going through it. I thought things would be different after Scarlett was born. That was my mistake. It was a little different, but now it's worse. When she grows up, she's gonna think that kind of treatment is okay, and I'm not okay with that. So unfortunately, I'll have to leave my garden behind. I'm gonna get everything off of it before I move, or I should say, get everything off of it as I'm moving. But next year, I will have a garden wherever we're at. I don't know where we're gonna be. I don't. But I will figure it out. I always do. I never give up. And if you're going through this, just know nothing will get better if you give up. Things will.
And here's the thing about it. If a man is not loving and respecting you, don't even think I'm gonna have a child for him. That's gonna change. That's gonna put him through. She thought it was gonna get better after she had Scarlett, after she had, I guess, the last baby. Now she didn't say we're going through a divorce, anything like that. So this kind of sounds like a living situation. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, she lived with a boyfriend because she didn't mention he's filing for divorce. So that's one thing. So it sounds like they're in a relationship, they live together. Uh, and correction, I said 6 children. Correction on that. She has 5 children, 5 kids. She doesn't know what she's going to do. It's probably been toxic. And sometimes we're so romanticized in our emotions. We think it's going to get better. I'm going to have a baby. It's going to get better. It's going to. How can you not love? You understand how women, because you get pregnant and you're bonding with a child and you love this beautiful, innocent human being. These men don't necessarily see it that way. Who don't get? How many baby mothers do we have? How many married single mothers do we have? Look at the divorce rate, and then the guys don't want to pay. We got to step out of this fantasy land that's holding us back and deal with what's real, reality. And see, one thing she said I thought was very, very important. This is how and why I think a lot of women engage and maintain these toxic behaviors. You know why? It starts in the home. A lot of cases, I believe, it starts in the home. Why? They saw mama go through it. And that's why we grew up and they loved mama so. They saw mama go through it, and that's how it was. This is how men degrading women want to hurt you. They saw daddy do it. It's learned in the home. That's why we have all this no contact. Some kids realize, you know what? how we were raised, what I was exposed to or taught to do is not working out for me. So they go ahead and leave me, go no contact. Because sometimes you got some parents who are going to be very dogmatic. I am not wrong and that's it. Some parents, they'll know what's happening in that home was wrong and they all of a sudden become delusional or they have selective memory. Well, I don't recall. You don't recall them beat down the door and dragging you out? And then when the teenage sons jumped and you said, son, leave, you don't recall that? You don't recall something happened to your daughter and her telling you don't recall that? They get selective memory. Again, a lot of the toxic relationships hanging in there, it's learned. The behavior, it's learned. What is acceptable, it's learned. They saw somebody else go through it. And when it's someone that you love, it's a different take on it.
Now it's worse. When she grows up, she's going to think that kind of treatment is okay.
Exactly, because sometimes, guess what? She grows up, that might be all that she knows. So sometimes it is what it is.
I'm going through it. I thought things would be different after Scarlett was born. That was my mistake. It was a little different, but now it's worse. When she grows up, she's gonna think that kind of treatment is okay, and I'm not okay with that. So unfortunately, I'll have to leave my garden behind. I'm gonna get everything off of it before I move, or I should say, get.
So there are 5 kids. Now, she didn't say all the 5 belong to her and her, I guess, his current partner, but he wants them out. Look how he put it. You can get the blank out. Isn't he charming? 5 kids. And the last one, Scarlett, must be his, I'm assuming. Because she said she thought it was going to be different. It never is. It's basically, it is what it is. Whatever time zone you are, it's in the daytime. It's not going to be nighttime. If it's like 11 o'clock where you are, it's not going to be 9 o'clock p.m. tonight for your party in the next 5 minutes. I can't wait to get to that party, to the event, get my dress, get my gown on. It's going to be 11, then 12, and so on and so on. It is what it is. And the same thing in relationships. And that is why the abuse is allowed to continue, because with a lot of kids, a lot of people, especially women, they see mom going up, go through that. Some realize, hey, you know what? I want something better. But some people, everybody's not like that. Some people see it for what it is and they just assume that's the norm until they see differently. And that's why I've been saying on this channel, I wish, especially in my community, that Black women for 6 months get a bag full of money and just, my gosh, get out of your world. That there's a whole new world out there, and take from it bits and pieces that can benefit you. It's okay to be a pimp. Pimpology 101. I support it, especially when it comes to knowledge. Just being facetious. You know what I'm saying? So pimps do that. They use people for their benefit. Pimpology 101, I support it. If it's going to gain knowledge and you can get information that can benefit you. But if that's all you know, you wonder, why do women stand? Because that's what they were taught. And now we've got social media, thank goodness. And that, I think, is bringing a lot of things to the forefront.
Now it's worse. When
So
she
she
grows,
thought things were going to get better, and now it's worse.
and just know, obviously, you're not the only one. I'm going through it. I thought things would be different after Scarlett was born. That was my mistake. Um,
And a lot of women make that mistake. A lot of women make that mistake.
it was a little different, but now it's worse. When she grows,
And look, it is worse now, because don't forget, the reason I say it's definitely worse, obviously they were cohabitating together. Obviously, they were cohabitating together, and so she thought things were going to get better. Now, fast forward, and what happened?
I guess I have to figure out life, and it's not getting easier at all. It's actually
It definitely didn't get better.
getting worse and worse as the days go by. Unfortunately, I mean, I guess it happens in life. Not everybody can do life the same because it's such a mental game, and I just can't do it anymore. It's not good
That's it. Mental game. Stop playing checkers and got that clown playing chess.
for me. It's not good for the kids. I got the message back stating you can get the f out.
And she thought things were going to get better. She thought things were going to get better. And now it's gotten worse. She got a message saying, you can get the blank out. It is time to be selfish. Put yourself first. Anybody thinking a child gonna change a man, think again. Oh my gosh. You can, isn't he charming? What's the message that you got from this guy? Thinking it was gonna get better? Just gave birth to his child.
It's not good for me. It's not good for the kids. I got the message back stating you can get the f out. So where does that leave me? So
Out alone and you gotta find a place with 5 kids to a place to live. Can you afford it? And then a woman will see that and see this clown, know who he is. And listen, he might have somebody else already waiting to take your place to move in. Oh, listen, he might have Bambi in the background. She's waiting. Mm-hmm. When they do stuff like this here, it's very hard. It's possible, but most of the time, he got somebody else waiting in the wings. And the sad thing is, she thinks she knows her man, girl. You only know the little part of him. You'll get to see the day to day. It's like she knows. She probably all you know is the part that little stolen moments, little fun part. You'll see. Get pregnant by and let that happen, and you might find yourself in the same scene. He texts me, I can get the F out. Didn't he text the last chick that? That's who he is. But the part I want to stress is that when she mentioned about her daughter, yeah, that's why a lot of the toxic behavior continues. Women staying in relationships because a lot of times that's what they saw. And they're mimicking, they're doing what they know, they're doing what they've seen. Any man wants to have you to have a child with him, then he must be able to sit you down. Because 50-50, good luck with that program. We've discussed that several times. And the women also have the responsibility of the children. He said, you can get the blank out. And she thought it was going to get better. Well, now we know it only gets worse. It only gets worse. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.